This futures live stream event is proudly brought to you by MightyOxTrading. All information contained herein should be considered for educational and entertainment purposes only. Nothing seen or heard should be considered financial advice. Good evening and welcome to MightyOxTrading. Happy Monday evening. Hope everyone had a great day. Ready for, let's see what we get this evening. Hopefully my tummy will agree. Doesn't look like we're getting much volume here at all tonight. Wow. It's usually not that bad. Anywho, so throughout the day today, we rose up and dropped down. Now, be interested to see what we do overnight with PPI tomorrow. I expect PPI to come in hot. And so I have a feeling that they're going to rise it up so they can drop it. But we'll see. See, copper moved up big time today. Gold down big time today. It's just in gold and copper moving in two different directions. Ultra bond is kind of there. Crude tried to get up to 80, failed, but it's hanging above 79. Well, we'll see what we can get, if anything. Definitely going to be looking off the 30-second chart because the 15-second chart is absolutely horrible. We may even go to a minute chart. We'll see. Might not be worth being here, especially if there's nobody talking. I need to set the game and the game. Yeah, the whatever up on my phone. Wasn't sure I was going to stream tonight. My belly's been a little bit off all day. Still not feeling exactly right, but we'll see how it goes. If I suddenly leave, you know why. So we're just kind of sitting here waiting to see anything. Now we do have a bit of news tonight, if I read it right. PPI for Japan coming up in 45 minutes at 7:50 p.m. Not sure if that'll move the market, but probably move the NKD, so we'll keep an eye on that. For now, we're barely moving. Things have a nice little move down here from 288 down to 275, a whole 13 points. And we watch and we kind of sit. Hey, Chris, how you doing? How was your trading today, Chris? We are just, and these candles are 1 to 2 ticks. Yikes. Yeah, I was a little bit red, and then I had gastrointestinal issues, so I didn't trade anything after stream. Have some storms in the area as well, in case they disappear. You know why? Hopefully no disappearing X. Excuse me 1 second. I back. Did you miss me? Everybody's supposed to say yes to that question. Much better. Hey, Gabor, how you doing? Ouch. You didn't have a backup to get in, back. Let me think of how I'm supposed to say this. You didn't have a way to get in, like on your phone, to clear out that trade while you're down? Huh. At what company? Didn't I tell you about that button on the dashboard? It didn't. The button didn't work. Huh. Okay. Hmm. Wonder why. Huh. I'm very sorry to hear that. That really sucks. Okay, cool. I actually once passed an account during an internet outage. Hey, Burl. Going all right? How are you? I love that attitude, Gabor. Yeah, Gabor, don't use that phrase tonight. I've been having a gastrointestinal issue today. It's okay. I thought it was funny. I was being funny. I mean, yes, I have been having a gastrointestinal issue today, but uh, I saw we got Roaring Kitties back, and now GameStop's blowing up. Wish I had known. I have $23 in a brokerage account. Little pop there. And by little, I mean little. It's 1 point. That is a 1 point candle. Doesn't it look so huge? This is terrible volume. I mean, I haven't. I heard it's good. I haven't seen it. Yeah, he really is. I mean, I saw the testimony he did. Hey, G-Man. This night is going to suck, I think, unless we get some kind of boost on the Japanese PPI and then open at 7 or 8, 7 my time. I got a Philly game on G-Man. And I'm still not sure the stability of my gut. I don't know we're going to get much tonight at all. I mean, this is just. I mean, this the 15-second chart usually at least looks decent, and it just like spots, dots. ATR under 1. I will say, I mean, if we continue seeing nights like this, I'll suspend these evening streams for the summer. We'll see if this is just slow because it's, the big days coming up next 2 days. It'll rise up. Hey, Cam, how you doing? Uh, Burl tomorrow is PPI and Wednesday is CPI. Been trading at all, Cam? Honestly, Burrow, I mean, okay, first of all, I'm not making any predictions, but I'm expecting the inflation numbers to come in hot and the market to dump. It almost seems like the Fed speakers have been like trying to prepare us for it. Jefferson said today about how slow inflation has been coming down, that he's disappointed, etc. So it's like they're preparing us for a hot number. Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, I didn't mean for anybody to like take any trades based on that thought. It's just a thought. I don't trade news. I mean, I trade the after effects of news, but I don't like set a trade before news to try and go one way or the other. So still kind of just the ick. So keep talking, guys, because I gonna have to figure out how to entertain for the next hour and 40 minutes. All right. Good luck. So who enjoyed the Northern Lights this weekend? It was cloudy here, so I didn't get to see them. It's coming down slowly, very slowly. Pops up a little bit. So while this is doing nothing, we can look at today. Said I didn't trade much today. Well, let's look at it on the 30-second. There was one point that I really wished I had been trading. And I believe this was it. Market dropped real quick. This is right around the Treasury note auction again. I don't know if that usually the 3 and 6 months don't do much, but it seemed to coincide. And then this beautiful pivot. And on the 15-second chart, this was a beautiful, remember, let's look at the 15-second. You can see here, boom, 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 boom. Yeah, well, yeah, here, look at that. This is a neon sign of every signal I could have to take a trade. And you can see this is where it pretty much just reversed. Or at least I shouldn't even say reversed. This is almost like a dip, and then it went back up to where it was. But you can see from here, 247, and got all the way back up to 294. So about a 50-point move up. That was beautiful. Other than that, I mean, it's kind of a choppier. But I'm sure there's plenty of trades to be had. But I don't trade from the bathroom yet. Pops up a little bit. Not that. So the two, main setups right now is like that one I just showed. Like here, this is another example. Nice blue candle, red down here. That's a great signal. And opposite for the other side if this was a purple candle and the green up here. But it doesn't always have to be the purple. Sometimes it can be more, obvious without being blue and purple. But like that one's perfect. Those are the ones I see the best. I still like the in trend blue and green, blue and purples as well. But those with the, triggers there are the ones I've been really looking at. That look like, right there, you can see. Yeah, that's the other one. Here, this blue one right here. Oh, that sounds, yeah, it sounds like, I mean, I will say I'm on TradeDay and I'm having no issues. Engulfing candle, mostly on the 15-second chart, mostly I'm just using the engulfing candle and the ultimate RSI. I also look at volume sometimes for a volume spike trade. And of course, Bollinger and the Bollinger Bands. Now, Gabor, I am on a different company, so I don't know if I don't know if there'll be any reason that only Apex would have an issue, but I'm on Blue Sky. It's something by Lux Algo. It's a different RSI than regular RSI, but it works well for me. It's kind of grinding up here now. Well, if I had taken this blue candle all the way down here, I could have got a whole 5 points. You're welcome, Gabor. Sorry I can't be more help. Didn't mean to hit the mic. Why are you looking to sell yours, bro? I mean, you would need to get a credit card processor and all that stuff. And you would need to get some legal documents drawn up to make sure that, when you sell it, they understand that they're not guaranteed anything and you're not responsible for losses, etc., etc. The Ninja Trader, okay, so you need to apply to be part of the Ninja Trader ecosystem. That requires you to pay for a background check, and then they'll check all your social medias. They'll tell you what they require, and all that stuff. I did that when me and Matt LaRocco were trying to develop a bot. Background check depends on where you are, how much it costs. Like for me, it only costs like $50. But Matt LaRocco, he's in New York, so it cost him like triple. When Matt and I were, considering it seemed like more of a hassle. You get people yelling about things and yelling at you and blaming you for their losses, and it just, I don't know. I mean, yeah, if you want, as long as you're willing to deal with all that, it's probably some good money. I would rather make money from the trading though than deal with all that. Still hanging here. This is doing nothing. So is there up 1-0 if anybody cares? So one of the other things I want to start looking at is that same setup I was just talking about, but on a 5-minute chart. So while there's some of like this isn't a color candle, this would be a perfect candle for that on the Ultra Bond today. No others really worked. Here's the NQ on the 5. Here this one actually would not have worked. Well, it would have. My strategy is usually to put the stop below the wick of whichever candle's furthest down of the two of my sugar candles. So that would have worked. It would have needed a big stop. That would have worked. This purple candle would have worked. This blue candle here would have worked. This purple candle here, look at how perfect that would have been. Purple candle, green here, whoosh. And then this is, even though it's not a blue candle, that is a perfect reversal candle. Whoop. Russell, we do have news coming up in about 15 minutes, Japanese PPI. There's the Russell. Purple here, although the open would have screwed that up. But it's nice blue bounce and then this down. And that blue right there with the red would have been a move up. I'm going to look at all of these because I had nothing else to do right now while there's that price action stuff. Crude oil. So you can see here, the red there, this wasn't a blue candle. I would have never taken that, but it would have worked. Now, this is interesting. This is the green. You can see how whoosh. This blue candle would have worked for a little bit. Natty gas. For some reason, my engulfing candle script does not work on natural gas. I've never figured out why. You can see here the red. You can actually do it without. You can see right there's the reversal, and this doesn't mean this went straight up all day long. Gold. Green there. You can see the red there in this blue candle, as long as you weren't going for like a lot. Then here, another blue candle with the red. This platinum had the best one today. Look at that, the green. Look at that beautiful purple candle. That would have been over an 11-point drop. Copper. Also, my golfing candle script not working. You can see there though that opened the trigger there. And we'll check one more. Ooh. Oh, we already checked the Ultra Bond. So that's what I'm thinking. Oh, yeah, the NKD is the other interesting one. sometimes. You can see right here, this wouldn't have been a golfing candle, but you can see that lead up. We're going to watch the NKD though once we get closer to the top of the hour. Oh yeah, EMD. Look at that. That would be beautiful. So did we miss anything? Not a thing. Reminder, folks, if you're as bored as I am and you want to do something, go to that like button for me. Sure, good boredom. Always want to look at something. Sorry, I wasn't trying to ignore you. I was just going through that run of the assets. Yep, I'll do that. Looks like in about 10 to 15 minutes, I'm gonna get hit with the bottom part of a thunderstorm cell. We'll be careful. Hey Mala, how you doing? Looks like GameStop's running, or it was. Let's see. Oh yeah, look at GameStop running, guys. I mean, I know it's stocks, but so just because Roaring Kitty's back, you see it gapped up. You know, closed at 17 on Friday, gapped up to 20 at the open, risen up as high as 34, pulled back, and now here in after hours, I believe after hours ends on stocks in 20 minutes. It's back up to the high day, or almost high day, I guess. No, high day is 38, so real close. So are you having some sort of problem, Ninja Trader, now? There ain't much going on tonight, so we're not missing anything. Cool, got it. I'll play with it after the stream. So I'm So I'm reading the code. uh, Holy shizzle, dude, sup with that? So what now? Warding? Oh, really? Do it. Bottoming or? I like it. I like it. It made me chuckle. Hey, Mike. Uh, Congratulations. I don't get any referral income from your payouts, but I'm very happy you got your first payout. Congratulations. Ooh, boring. Boring. Well, I'm glad we had some good conversation anyway. Kind of hanging in there. Hanging on a Monday evening. So we are getting close to that Japanese PPI report. We'll come over here, down here at the bottom. We'll even go to a 1-minute chart. I'm not sure it's going to do anything for the NKD. Go to a 5-minute chart on the yen, and we'll see whether or not any of this matters. Nothing really matters. Anyone can see. And keeps moving up a little bit. The yen's not doing much at all. The yen had an interesting day though, straight down. So we'll see what PPI in Japan does. And then we have 10-minute, will be 10 minutes from the actual Asia Open. We'll see what that does. But for now, we're still just sitting here waiting. About 45 seconds. Well, the Japanese PPI didn't do anything. I am quite disappointed. .9. They expected 0.8, so it comes in a little hot. But it didn't do anything. So we'll go back to looking at NQ for 10 minutes and see if that does anything. We should find a game to play on slow nights like this. Not like pin the tail on the ox or anything. See, I'd be all over that purple candle if we weren't slow as like molasses. Makes a move down by a point. Woo-hoo. Everybody got so deadly quiet now. Don't make me make me start singing. No. Wish y'all fell asleep. Thankfully, I'm pretty much awake. I recovered from my 9 hours. Untradeable. Oh, couple minutes till top of the hour. Da, 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 da. Okay, we'll go back to looking at the NKD and the yen as the Japanese and Seoul markets open here in 90 seconds or so. Okay, let's see. 20 seconds until Japan opens. That's it. You know, if we don't see any increased volatility in the next 10 minutes or so, we might need to end the stream early tonight. There's a little pop on the NKD. Oh, pretty big pop on the NKD. NQ doing nothing. Nice pop. But I'm tempted to fade it. Too many people YOLOing. What do you mean? No. I'm confused with the question. NKD, I have not yet taken NKD, but I'm thinking I'm going to. We'll see if it starts coming down. So I think it's going to reverse here. But it's not coming down yet, so I'm not taking that yet. Yeah, I was getting a little confused there, son. I was like, well, glad I didn't just take a short here, because I would have been wrong. It really hasn't moved. Wow, I was wrong on the NKD. Holy wow. I should have taken it long. Yen's coming down. All right, going long. I could have got like $250 so far. It's still going up. And the yen's coming down. Crude, another pop. Nasdaq's still sitting there like it's all tuckered out. Yeah, I didn't expect tonight to be this slow. Yeah. And maybe all the futures traders went back to Wall Street bets and GameStop. I'm short. On Topstep X on NKD. See what it does. See what happens here. I put the stop at the top of that candle. Right now it's looking not so good. But that's okay. I did take 2 ticks of slippage. Ooh. Oh, wow. I got stopped out. Wow. Okay, so that didn't. NKD did not work. Took a $250 loss. It wants to continue up. Should I take the blue candle? Why not? I'm not going to take it. So you're saying is this going to continue going up, and I should just go long and not and not have a care in the world? Is that yesterday's highs or last session's? Well, highs of what? Oh, like the highs of the high of what? It hasn't been 790 since Tuesday. Oh no, I'm sorry. Friday. Okay, Friday's highs. Okay, I see it there. Friday's highs, 780. So nothing else doing anything right now. I'm long on it. I should just take profit there because I was actually up $200 on it, but hey. I actually have no target on it right now. And Q's trying to push up a little bit. And by a little bit, I mean a couple of points. I think everyone else on the stream, besides Hassan, is falling asleep. My stop. This is on Topstep. The only stop I have is just so it doesn't like force the DLL. I knew you were there, Kim. I'm joking around. Crude made a nice little move there. That was nice. Okay, yeah. Our high of the evening on NQ is 290 or 287. Kind of the question I asked myself, but switch out trading with streaming. I'm a gold man. And Q pulls back. Ooh, NKD. Nasty pullback. I was up $200. I'm now down $100. Look at that gap. Boom. Nice, Gabor. Hey, John. It's a very boring night. Yep, Japanese CPI did nothing. So I was kind of sitting here. Which one, John? I hadn't seen that news. They're all gonna fall. I don't think they're all gonna fall, but I have a feeling you're gonna see a lot more. Well, I'm I'm uh, I'm glad they're making it take it over. Oh yeah. I'm up 400 bucks on the NKD. I wasn't even watching it. To take it or not to take it? That is the question. John, I mean, I just don't. I mean, I don't see us having the same issue with futures, though. I just feel like there's just less ways for futures firms to fail. Not futures fail, but I mean futures firms. I mean, if someone really runs it into the ground, there's ways. Yes and no. I mean, I haven't looked at the way forex firms work exactly, but I mean, these should be cash cow businesses. I mean, I've done the math. So I don't know where I think forex ran into trouble with uh, with losing like MT4 and all that. I don't know. The thing is, I mean, 80 to 90% of the people lose. So I mean, do forex firms have funded setup fees? Right. But we're talking about the firms themselves. We're talking and like sim only firms or ones that don't put you on a live anyway. Do they have issues where they might fail? And I just don't see it. I mean, I know it's kind of the same as forex, but these companies should be cash cows. Well, yeah, but you know what? I mean, I don't know if Lilu was ever in trouble or if they're just trying to take more profit than they should, or I don't know. They're still in business, so were they trying to get out of paying people just because they couldn't, or because they just didn't want to? I don't know how much it takes. Hey, Tio. Yen's falling. See, NQ's pulled back as is the NKD. No, I have I moved my stop to $200 in profit. So I'll make up for the loss I took earlier. Oh, fine then. As it goes back up. That's because Hassan the yen is dropping every day. That's the daily chart. Jeremy, tonight, none. It really depends on if there, Sundays are usually good for the first 3 hours from, the open, the evening open. Um, but it really just depends on the night. Usually nothing after, say, 8 o'clock Eastern, usually, Jeremy. But like tonight, it just hasn't been worth it at all. I did just take profit on the NKD, Hassan. Looking at a 5-minute chart, I want to look. Tonight's just been dead, the deadest I've seen in a while. You can see it's barely moving. Yeah, at 8 Eastern. I'm sorry. So at 9 Eastern is when it really starts getting slow. So 8 Eastern is when Japan and Tokyo open, and then you can get some opportunities. But I have noticed in the summer months it's slower than in the winter months. Yeah, right. NKD pretty good. Well, I mean, I kind of listened to you, but Hassan. But I mean, I originally thought it was going to come down, and obviously I was wrong. But the up move was nice. If I appreciate it. Hey, Speed Racer, how's it going? Eh, I didn't trade after stream because I had a gastrointestinal issue. You got wrecked, Hassan? Never come down some. Crude's rising nicely. Wait until that algo reaches out and smacks you one day. Fool, you leave your hands off. Don't make me tell you again. Glad I got out of that NKD trade as it did kind of meander down. All right. The 38,410 area. Hassan. Cool. Ah, so right around there where it came up, pulled back, and then started back up again. Yep, the yen is just dying again. Maybe they just need to stream the 15 minutes around the Asia Open. Uh, eh, if you're flying on an American airline that's going to Japan, I don't think so. But I have no idea. And KD's starting to get looking blah again. Wait, Zach Morris is back too? I can't exactly. I remember Zach Morris was a controversy of something with his Discord, but I can't remember the story on him. I remember I remember there was a controversy, but the mind is slipping on what it was. Yeah, what were they? I forget what they were doing. Yeah, okay, the pump and dump. That's right. Did he not get in any like real trouble, or what? What's the deal? I didn't follow it after. Wow, he must have had been able to buy himself a good lawyer. So is he doing anything? I mean, like, does he have a community again, or what? So crude really moved up nicely tonight. There was never a signal, but there was red. And by nice, I mean it's. The 10-minute gave me a signal. It's really only gone 10 ticks though after the 10-minute. Now you're on top of everything, aren't you, Hassan? Wow, there was a move on NQ. I mean, probably not bigger than what it looks like, but about 5 points. It must mean NKD's pulling back too. NKD's getting a little closer to where you want it. Hmm. So is he doing anything that he could get in trouble for again? Oh, look at gold falling. Look at that beautiful little purple candle there that led to this. Boom, 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 boom. I would almost bet that gold's going to bounce. But maybe not yet. I'll check back on that. Actually, NQ finally made a move. Hassan, are you still in that NQ trade? Gold is bouncing over there. Not the most convincing bounce I've ever seen in the world. I hope you're not saying that tomorrow after PPI when it shoots down 100 points. That's a little bounce. So, and then KD, look at that. Aren't you like really near where you? Oh, not quite, huh? Oh yeah, wait. No, not quite. You went 360. You got down to 380. Yeah, I know, Hassan. I know you're smarter than that. I just had to joke around. Yeah, hard to tell where it's going from here. This is where it's starting to get spotty. So I'm like not really interested in NKD anymore. 5 minute chart. Now the 5 minute chart's a big old purple candle there, and that to me looks like if I was to play this now, I would think it's coming down. But look at this. I mean, this is a pretty good move here all of a sudden on NQ. I mean, it's fallen about 10 points since that purple candle there. That'll be quite the fall, Hassan. I think you forgot a zero. How the fuck does that? I mean, I knew what you meant, but I was gonna go quickly check to see when the last time the NKD was at 3,800. Let's go check the last time the NKD was at 3,800. Let's do a yearly chart. It may never have been. Nope. Lowest it ever was 69.50. Look at gold popping back up. I was right. Look at that yen, just completely red since it opened. What about NKD on my 5-minute? Is it at where your entry point? We'll go to the red line. Red line is the 100 EMA. That's down to 237. It was hanging around the 100 EMA all day long. You could see bounce, 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 bounce 4 times. I've thought about taking that goal there off the 5. Not. We'll see what happens. Thinking along because it seems to be bouncing back up. So far, we're going to go on 4 ticks. Ooh, the yen actually had a bounce. Not much of one, but so it should have taken the purple candle in the NKD. It's gone from 400 down to 330, which is, I don't know, 10, 14 ticks, I believe. Yeah, money. It's kind of chopping around again. Yeah, I understand that feeling. Then there's also that feeling of holding it too long and coming back to where you started. So gold bounced up off that candle by another 7 ticks, but that's as far as it went so far. Now gold's going back up. But we've reached the end of the time together tonight. I do want to thank everyone for joining me. Next evening stream will be Wednesday. Hopefully, it'll be more exciting with that being the evening after CPI. Next morning stream, of course, is tomorrow. Hope everyone has a great rest of your night, and we shall see you tomorrow. Bye. Night, Kim. Night, Kavor. Night, John Boy. Enjoy today's live stream. Remember, we do this every day, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. Hope you'll continue to join us. Also, want to invite you to join our Discord community. Great community of traders talking trading, and sometimes just shooting the breeze about other things as well. Traders helping traders and encouraging traders there. Also, of course, follow me on social media, mainly on Twitter or at X, where you'll always find updates on the latest prop firm discounts and reviews, as well as get notified whenever a new video comes out from MightyOxTrading. Have a great rest of your day.